Good morning. Namaste. Sit comfortably. Relax yourself. Close your eyes gently. Become aware of the breathing. Just feel the breath going deep inside. Feel the sensations inside. With every exhale, just feel yourself going into deeper and deeper relaxation. Take a deep, slow inhale. And exhale slowly. We can also exhale few times through the mouth. Take a long, slow inhale. Exhale through the mouth. With every inhale, the whole body and the aura is getting fully energized. The divine source, which we can call God, is vast and infinite and formless. Since it is formless, we cannot see it. It's just like the air. Air is there all around us, but we cannot see it. but we can feel it. When the air, when the wind is not blowing, we can feel it. When the wind is blowing, then also we can feel it. And that spaciousness in which the air exists, that is also the formless. Only when that infinite, formless divinity takes a shape, gets a form, only then we can see it. So that vast, infinite divinity, it is, you can imagine that it is like a white paper, a very huge white paper, which has no beginning or no ending. Then on that white paper, just imagine we are drawing a circle. So imagine this is a very big circle. Only when that circle is drawn, some sort of a form. Now we can see some form. So that big circle is what we call as God. Now that circle calls itself I. This is the capital I. Now it can know itself that I am the circle. Maybe it's drawn with a black pen, so I am a black circle. And then the white paper is there. Then that circle knows that I am that white paper also, which has no form, it's just an emptiness. But a little bit of me has changed into a form, into that circle. So now, in comparison, that one formless divinity can know itself as the circle as well as that vast, infinite white paper, the emptiness, the formless and the form. That white paper, it is representing the formless, and the circle is representing the form. So, just with this one small change, God, the formless divinity, can have so many experiences that the paper is white and I am a black circle. I'm a circle with a form. The white paper is formless. I am round. Like this, it can have. But these experiences are limited. So, after some time, this circle, God wishes to have more experiences. So, it draws few more circles inside the big circle. Imagine it is drawing 4, 5 more circles. And these are smaller circles inside the bigger circle. So imagine these circles are of different colors. Blue, green, yellow, orange, red, like that, different colors. So now suddenly God can have many, many more varieties of experiences. Now each circle calls itself as I. So the blue circle can know itself. I am a blue circle. I am also the black circle, which is much bigger. So as a blue circle, I am smaller. As a black circle, I am bigger. And I'm also the white paper, which is the formless emptiness, formless. And I'm also the red circle, yellow circle, orange circle, violet circle. In this way, that one vast, infinite divinity now is having many, many more experiences because it has divided itself into many colorful circles. Now imagine that after some time, after God has experienced all these changes, now it wishes to have even more experiences. So it thinks, let me see what happens if I mix the colors and make many, many, many more. varieties of colors. So now the colors begin to mix with each other. The blue and the yellow mix and make green, and the blue and yellow can mix in different proportions and make a wide variety of greens. In the same way, each color, when they mix, say blue and the red mix, a purple color is formed, and the blue and the red can mix in many different proportions, and a wide range of colors are formed. When the blue, red, yellow all mix together, it forms a blackish color. And when all the colors are like very watery, it mixes with the white. It seems to mix with the white of the paper. So lighter shades are formed. When this blackish color mixes with the other colors, darker and darker colors are formed. So just imagine with every new color that is formed, many circles are drawn. So now inside that vast, huge circle, there are smaller circles. With the basic colors, the 7 colors: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. And we also find many circles formed by the mixing of these colors. So now, God, that white paper, the formless divinity, and God in the form of that huge big circle. Now, within itself, it can have so many experiences of being all the varieties of colors. So many, countless circles. So that huge big circle always remembers and always knows that I am that formless divinity, the white paper, as well as I am that huge big black circle, which we call as the I am. In this I am, we write in capital letters. This refers to God. And inside it are so many countless colorful circles. And God knows that I myself am all those circles also. I myself am all those colors. Now, all those circles, it represents everything in the creation. Some circles are the universes, some circles are the galaxies, some circles are the solar systems, some circles are the stars, some circles are the planets. And some circles are the human beings and all the living creatures on the planet. Just think of everything and everyone as a circle. Then it becomes easier to understand how everything and everyone is God only. There is nothing other than God. And God is that vast, infinite awareness, what we call Chaitanya. That Chaitanya is the formless divinity, the vast white paper that itself transforms itself into that huge black circle. And that awareness itself, the formless, turns into the form. It turns into all those tiny circles inside the huge big circle. Each one of us is one of those tiny circles. So when we look inside the circle, we can see the white paper. And when we look outside the circle, around the circle, there also we can see the white paper. So just imagine every person and everything around us is just like this circle. When we look inside, also take attention deep inside. Then we become aware of that white paper inside. So that God or the divinity, the divine source, which is that white paper, we can find it deep inside. It is the same awareness with which we are able to feel the body and the aura. And even if we look outside, all around is that same awareness. We can see the spaciousness all around us. That is like the white paper. So, a spaciousness or emptiness, it's much easier for us to feel it. It looks like an emptiness, but actually, it is full of awareness, consciousness, and the divine energies. So, this we cannot see, we can only feel it. In the heart, we can feel it. Just think of each person and everything around us, whether it's the smallest thing or the biggest thing. Just think of it as a circle. If we just see the varieties of shapes and forms, we will get confused. We will think they are different, I am different. We feel the illusion of separation. But if you think of everything and everyone as a circle, then it becomes very easy to understand how everything and everyone is God itself. It becomes easier to understand how everything and everyone is consciousness, awareness itself. So when we look all around, then it's harder to feel. that one vast divinity, that white paper. When we take our attention inside, then it's much easier to feel that white paper, the vast, infinite formlessness. It's easier to feel it deep inside. So, whenever we feel that we are a separate person, a small human being, just remember that human being part of me is that small circle. And you can imagine it to be any color which you like. Maybe you feel you are a blue circle, or a green circle, or a yellow circle. It doesn't matter what color it is. Mhm. So, this body and aura is one colorful circle. Mhm. Now, imagine two or three of your family members, close family members, or two or three, or maybe even one close friend. And just even remember somebody whom you don't like, somebody whom you feel is like a bad person in your life. Just remember them. They are also a circle beside you. So, one or two circles are the family members, one or two circles are somebody whom you feel is like a bad person, a troublesome person in your life, and another one or two circles are your friends. So, if we see their body, then we get confused. We feel they are separate, I am separate. This person is good, that person is bad. Or maybe I am good or I am bad. We get confused. But just if we imagine each one like a colorful circle, one is a blue circle, one is red circle, one is pink circle, like this. Just imagine them like different color circles. Then we can very easily see inside each circle is the white paper, and around all the circles is the white paper. So each circle also calls itself I. I refer to myself as I. And you also refer to yourself as I. So if we think we are the circle, then this is a small I. Now we are beginning to understand that it is that white paper that itself has turned into all the colors and formed into so many colorful circles. That white paper is the capital I. So when each circle looks within, it can find only that white paper. It can find only the capital I. So this is when we realize that the small I, the colorful circle, is just temporary. It comes up, stays for a while, and then disappears. And what remains, what is present all the time, something which has no beginning, no ending. That is the white paper, the capital I, the God self. So, in reality, that is what we are. All of us are nothing but that white paper, the formless, infinite divinity. The colorful circles, they just appear temporarily, stay for a while, so that that white paper can have an infinite variety of experiences. And then it disappears. And some other circles form of different colors. So many experiences happen. Then it disappears. So the smaller circles keep appearing and disappearing. Only when we understand this, then that feeling of separation disappears. Only because of the feeling of separation, if we get identified with the circle and think, I am this circle, maybe I am a blue circle, and you are a red circle. Some family members are a light purple, dark purple, and somebody whom we think is like a bad person, a troublesome person in our life. Maybe they are like a muddy, brownish, blackish, grayish circle. And maybe some friends are some other colors, circles. Then we realize God only, the white paper itself, is appearing like the friends, appearing like the so called bad person or troublesome person, and also appearing as the loved ones, family members, and also appearing as us, each one of us. God only is playing all the roles. The role of the hero and the role of the villain, the role of all the side characters. Every role is being played only by that same white paper, the vast, infinite, formless divinity. So, only when we understand this, then all the negative thoughts and emotions will drop away. The fear, anger, sorrow, jealousy, laziness, anything, all these negative thoughts and emotions come up only because we think we are separate. The fear comes up that somebody may harm us because we are thinking, I am one circle and the other person is a circle. When we realize that this circle is temporary, just to have an experience, but in reality, we are all the white paper, then naturally fear disappears. In the same way, when we realize the other person is like a brown circle and I am like a green circle, then any anger we are feeling towards the brown circle will just dissolve and disappear when we realize actually we are just that same white paper. God only is appearing like the good person and the bad person simply to have experiences. And God only is appearing like the human beings and other living creatures. Each living creature is also a circle. It's only when we look deeper, beyond the circle. Look deeper into all the forms, all the bodies. Only then we can see the white paper inside and we realize we are all one. In fact, there is no other person. There is no you, there is no they, there is no we. All those pronouns disappear. There is only one capital I, which is the vast, infinite white paper. And all the colorful circles just keep appearing and disappearing. They are just like a twinkling lights, colorful lights. Something like during Deepavali, we use those colorful lights, small tiny bulbs, colorful bulbs. And they just those bulbs which are on a long wire. We hang it up around the house, and those lights keep twinkling off, on, off, on. Just switches on, switches off. So, in the same way, each of those circles is like those twinkling lights. It goes on and off, on and off. So just feel that deep inside. Always we are just that white paper, the awareness, the consciousness. We are not the temporary bodies which come and go. We are not the temporary circles, colorful circles which come and go. Just understanding the truth sets us free. When we understand this truth naturally, all the false thinking, false beliefs drop away. And we just remain as the pure awareness, like the white paper. And we just remain like the witnessing presence. There is no need to do anything. We just allow the colorful lights, the colorful circles to appear and disappear. There is no need to change anything. Only difference is before we were identified with the circle, we thought, I am that colorful circle. But now we know that I am not that. I am that vast, infinite white paper. I am that vast, infinite field of awareness, the spaciousness, the formlessness within which the forms, the colorful circles come and go. So we can feel that immediately, here and now, in this moment. Feel within the vast spaciousness, stillness, silence, peacefulness. Feel yourself as the awareness. Just enjoy that beautiful feeling. We can also feel it like a lovingness, a loving kindness, compassion deep inside the heart. Those whom we call God or Guru, the enlightened gurus, they are also that circle. But they are the ones who remember that I am not the circle. I am that vast, infinite white paper. They never forget this truth. That is why we call them as gods or gurus. And there are many, many divine heavenly beings whom we call as angels, archangels, or so many other heavenly beings. They are also, that's the same circles, but they also never forget. They always remember the circle is there just to have experiences, but in reality, I'm not the circle. I am that vast, infinite white paper. It's the human beings, many who have forgotten who they are. They have become fully identified with the circle and forgotten that they are the white paper. That is why many feel this illusion of separation. They feel I am this circle, you are another circle. That is why they behave in different ways. Sometimes they behave in a nice way, sometimes they behave in a very bad way because they have forgotten the truth. But now, many, many people are trying to understand and remember the truth. Who, who am I actually? So, through the teachings of the enlightened masters, gurus, gradually we are coming to know that I am not that circle, the other people and the other things are also not the circles. All the circles are temporary forms, they come and go. In reality, there is only the white paper, the vast, infinite divinity, and we are that. So, throughout the day, let us remain in awareness, be conscious of the truth. Let us not get confused by so many bodies, so many shapes, all kinds of forms all around. Let us look deeper within. Just remember each thing and each person is just a circle. Other human beings are a circle. Other living creatures are also circles. Mm. The trees, plants, mountains, rocks, river, everything, table, chair, everything is just circles. Then it becomes easier for us throughout the day to remember and see only the white paper everywhere. So let us try to hold on to this truth, remember the truth. By remembering the truth, all sorts of miraculous changes will begin to happen. And we can see that everything in our life begins to improve. We will begin to experience a more and more beautifully unfolding, smoothly flowing daily life. On all levels, the health will improve. Now, slowly become aware of the body. Feel the changes inside. We feel so much lighter, so much more free, relaxed, peaceful, calm. Now we are able to feel that loving kindness towards everything and everyone. When we remember that everything and everyone is God, that white paper, including us. So now slowly lift up the hands, touch the face, ears, head, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, front of the body. Touch the legs, press the feet, touch the back of the legs, back. Feel the whole body and the aura completely refreshed, renewed, energized, rejuvenated, revitalized. It's a totally fresh new body. Now cover your eyes with the palms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly blink your eyes behind the palms and slowly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a lovely day.